Sister Kate here, and I am talking with Sister Harmony. She is Bear's wife, and we are at their house for the first time ever. And I rudely interrupted and, you know, imposed myself on her and said, hey, let's shoot a video. And she was very gracious and said, yeah, no problem. So we shot about, what, 5 minutes worth of it, maybe almost 10, and realized the camera was not doing what it was supposed to do. So we're re-shooting. But the questions that I asked were pretty basic, so that we don't have to, it's not that hard to recreate it. So we are here on their new property. How long have you been here?
October was 7 months.
7 months. So they've been living in this home 7 months.
Yeah.
And before that, you were outside of Dallas.
Right.
In a normal suburban house.
Yes.
And the town near them was 100,000. 100,000.
Yeah.
Which to me just seems enormous. That's bigger than the big town near me.
Yeah.
It's something else. And so I had started asking her, was this, like, is she happy here? And she said,
absolutely. Yep, it was an absolute blessing for us to find this place, and I think T's mentioned it before, but it was something we prayed and prayed about. That we were ready. We wanted, because my grandmother was about 45 minutes away.
Okay. And
there was an incident where she fell, and we didn't know about it until 3 days later. And so when that happened, it was like, okay, we've talked about this. We need to get serious.
Right. We need to get closer to her.
So it was an absolute blessing for us to find this place. And we actually had 2 other properties that we were contracted with that we were going to buy, and those sales fell through.
And the Lord does that, doesn't he? He sometimes shuts doors, shuts windows, especially when you pray. He's got a plan for you. You just have to wait for his timing.
You think you know what you want.
Right. And
it was, you know, looking back on it now, it's like, yeah, those wouldn't have worked out. And so this one got brought to us, and it was like, that's everything we were looking for, plus. Right?
That's how the Father does it too. When you're willing to wait on Him, it'll be what you ask for, plus.
Yep.
So what's your favorite part about this property, do you think?
The ruralness of it. We have close proximity to civilization, to amenities that when the time arises, it doesn't take, you know, an hour to get there. But we're far enough back that you don't find us unless we want you to find us.
Right. And
so
we can attest to that. We jiggy and joggied to get here, and it is a beautiful, beautiful setting. I'll try to get a picture or two before we leave, but just getting here, I suddenly was like, oh, the travel stress is over. I'm in a beautiful rural homestead. It does something for me. I don't know if it does it for you, but it does something for me.
It does. And like, I wish it was a clear day, because we have mountains all back there that you would see, and it's just, I love it. And you know, when you do need to go somewhere, you're not fighting to get there. Like, we just went back to Texas this last weekend, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna go to Kroger, and oh my gosh, I was like wanting to kill people as I'm driving down the road. I'm like, this is not good. Like, get me back to Oklahoma. And we were there for less than 24 hours.
Right? You saw the video we did on traffic. Like, there is something about that where your stress level goes up and your aggression's like, what is that guy doing? Get out of my lane. All that stuff. And when you come out here, shalom, peace.
Yeah.
So I'll just ask one more question, and then we can get to socializing. But how was your spiritual journey coming here? Because you mentioned that you prayed. So was the Father also like working something in you guys to get you here?
So right, just before we got here, I mean, like when we started the journey of looking for places and everything, that really coincided with TJ starting to follow Torah.
Coincidence?
And
I don't think so.
he was the first. I kind of lagged behind, and it took a little bit more convincing on me. But as we started that journey, it really became more prevalent that is what God wanted. And you know, and then praying and asking, and then this all happening. And I mean, it's just been affirmation after affirmation that we are on the right track.
Hallelujah.
And I think, but you know, it's something that the normal person could probably just turn a blind eye to.
Right.
And like, you have to be open and receptive of seeing God's blessings.
Right.
And take notice and give thanks.
Yeah.
Big thanks.
Because the world, all that stress and things going on around you can kind of
distract you
right?
from it. Yeah.
And block it off so you're not able to see it as clearly as when
Yeah.
you spend a little time with the Father and really, like she said, let yourself open up for it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, sister, thank you for letting me get you on film.
You're welcome.
You know, I'm just going to do that with everyone I meet. Excuse
I'm
me.
used to it. I mean,
yeah. And,
I'm like, what are you doing? Shooting a video? Oh, okay.
right? Let me make sure my hair
I know,
okay,
like
right? What am I wearing? Okay, well, I hope this helped you all. I hope it edified you, and we're going to get down to the real yak.
Yes.
All right, bless you. Shalom.
Shalom.